Here's how to create a new document in Affinity Designer. So first, we can go to File and choose New. This will open up the New Document dialog. Now let's look at some of the options here. First, let's look at presets. So Affinity Designer ships with a number of different page presets, and these will change depending on the type that we have set here. For example, if I switch across to Photo, our presets now change to reflect common photo print sizes. For example, 7 by 5 inches. And notice our document units will also change down here. So I will just momentarily switch back across to my default A4 preset to show you some of the other options. If you want to work with artboards, you can easily create an initial artboard by checking Create Artboard here, and that will use the current dimensions. Additionally, we have color format and color profile, which you can set upon document creation. You can also change these later on in the editing process as well. And also we have transparent background. By default, the background is a pure white fill, but if you check transparent background, this will become pure alpha instead. So if you want to work with a transparent background for your document, you can check this option. Then we have page width, height and DPI. So DPI will be used to calculate the pixel resolution for whichever measurements we put in here. And then we have margins and bleed. So we can check include margins, and we have an option to retrieve margins from the current printer's driver, like so. And we can also add bleed. All of these options are linked by default. So if I type, for example, 5mm into the left bleed, it will update to change the other entries as well. But finally then, let's look at creating our own preset. So if I switch the type across to web, notice I don't have a 5K preset. I have 4K, which is 3840 by 2160. So let's use that as a base to create a 5K pixel resolution document. So in page width, I will type 5120. Then in page height, I will type 2880. I'll leave the DPI at 72, and I'll uncheck include margins. We don't need them for this particular purpose. Then I'll click this little icon here and choose Create Preset. So let's call this 5K, and in brackets, I'll just type the pixel resolution, click OK, and notice it has now created a custom presets category for us with our 5K preset. Okay, so I'm happy with all of these settings. I'll click OK, and there is my new 5K document ready for editing. So there we go, just a quick look at creating a new document in Affinity Designer.